Hey there, Heather. It's me, Larry C. again. I'm about to do my usual ride, 2.5 miles over to my gym, LA Fitness, work out there, and then ride my bike back home. It's December 6th, 2020. Day before yesterday, by the way, was my birthday. I was 58. Day before yesterday, 58. Good problem to have, I think. But anyway, it's about 59 degrees. Sort of windy today, not bad. Almost put on my bigger jacket, what I call my Eskimo coat. But didn't want to be looking like Eskimo Larry Joe riding my bike down the road for nothing. Especially when it probably was gotten too hot on the way, and I can handle it. And but anyway, just want to make a kind of a shorter video today, not a very long one. I'm gonna get off my bike here, and good that I can raise my leg that high again. But anyway, with no problem. Anyway, I'm over here, not in front of my place like I usually am when I start the video. I'm actually over here in front of this parking lot here on Furs, F-U-R-S Street, Furs. It's got 2 R's, so it's Furs. But Furs and North Collins, north-south, east-west, here in North Arlington, near the football and Texas Ranger Stadium. But anyway, I was about to start it over there in front of my place, and my neighbor walked out. Oh, hi! I'm about to close the door. I'm about to take the trash out. You know, I didn't want to really necessarily have a conversation right then. I wanted to get on down the road, stick with the plan here. I get distracted, and so came on around here. Went for a good place to stop. I started to stop before I left my immediate parking lot back there, but cars coming out there all day, you know, so I thought, oh, it's Sunday, well, there won't be any cars in here, so kind of nice and quiet. And anyway, anywho, as my dad used to say. Today, in the last video, I was on my white bike, which is the steel frame one that I bought before this one, and I bought this one. I bought that one in 2013, maybe this one about 2014, I don't know. And the first bikes I bought since I'm an adult, since I was a kid. You know, I've had a couple old raggedy 10-speeds that, you know, found somewhere or something, but anyway, I hadn't really ridden much since I was a kid, which I used to ride all the time up until my 16th birthday. The day of my 16th birthday, when I got my driver's license, started driving to work. I'd already been working 2 years. And anyway, after that I never really rode much. But yeah, this one I bought because it's got an aluminum frame, which I thought would be a little bit lighter and a little bit, you know, to carry up the stairs, which is really not that much difference, as it turns out. But anyway, live and learn, and I'm kind of glad to go ahead and have 2 of them that way, for whenever I have friends that may want to go riding and they don't have a bike or one that's rideable or whatever. But anyway, I always put white walls on my tires. White wall tires on my bikes. These are just basic mountain bikes, you know, from Walmart. You know, nothing special, but you know, just, serves the purpose, you know, for what I need right now. And you know, they come with knobbies, you know, for dirt trails, you know, because they're dirt, you know, mountain bikes or whatever. And but I don't need knobbies. But the way I got started putting white walls on there is because I belong to a bike cruising club that meets normally, up until COVID, you know, normally at various parks around Dallas-Fort Worth, and various really nice parks that have, you know, the concrete trails, you know, going around, you know, the lake part of the river or alongside, whatever, wherever. And but they're called Slow Spokes DFW. It's kind of a play on words, sort of like, you know, sounds sort of like old folks or slow pokes, but Slow Spokes DFW, and you can find them on Facebook. They post a lot of pictures. It's a really cool group of folks. You know, it's not all old fogies either. You know, you got, you know, people from their 20s, you know, all up to their 60s, you know, and you know, even married couples, you know, are members, and even bring their kids sometimes. It's always a family-friendly ride, just a 10-mile ride, basically, you know, wherever and back. We usually end up somewhere to eat, right on back or whatever, or somewhere, whatever, like that, and like outside cantina or something. And anyway, but the reason that I started putting white walls is the first a few years ago, the first monthly ride I showed up at, the first guy I met when I drove up, he was waiting too for everybody else to get there in the parking lot by the park. I said, I got it. He said, what kind of bike you got, man? I said, oh, I got it's a mountain bike, but the Dennis said he's one of the founders. He they don't discriminate, they don't care, whatever, show up and whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all about fun anyway. So he says, you know what you could do? And that was the one that was still the white one, before I had this one. He says, you could put some white walls on there and it would kind of go with it, and it would kind of look cool maybe, and, kind of blend in a little bit if, it's not that it's any big deal. I went, yeah, hey, yeah. Okay, I'll check into that. I called the bike shop, said, hey, white wall street, those are street tires, okay, which makes even more sense because I don't ride dirt trails, so I don't even need knobbies, and I ride on the streets, so, that's exactly really what it should be. It should be on there, and for what I need, and that kind of helps give it a little bit of a classic look, and it helps me blend in. Oh yeah, the whole point was, medication helps, but still, anyway, it's a Larry joke. Hey, you can't laugh at your own challenges. What the heck, it helps a little bit. But anyway, they ride, primarily they ride, the whole thing about their club is they ride vintage bikes, refurbished vintage bikes, and they got all kinds of categories too I've never even heard of. One's got like rat rods, where they make them out of just whatever kind of parts and make them kind of like a hot rod is a rat rod, kind of a Frankenstein creation, and then they make custom ones sometimes out of, and they make them like themed bikes, like one guy one time made a Darth Vader bike, and anyway, and they trick them out. Some of them they make lowriders out of, and sometimes they even fabricate their own parts, which is pretty dang cool. And but anyway, yeah, I started riding back in 2013 again, and then kind of fell off for a couple of years, but after a couple of years, but anyway, I'm back since this past year, and but so I keep the white walls on because helps the bike look a little bit more, give it a little bit more of a classic look, and maybe sort of a hybrid look. And another thing I figured out as an adult is to put extra thick puncture resistant tubes inside the tires, so you don't have to worry about running over a tack all the time or whatever. And then they come with like sealant in them already, like Fix-A-Flat. So if you do get a puncture, it probably seals up right away and it doesn't go flat, so you don't have to worry so much about carrying an extra tube and the little tools to change and all that, and an air pump strapped on somewhere, which falls off unless you get whatever. It's a freaking hassle. I've already been there, done that. But anyway, and then but I always want to get a dirt bike, or at least one, whatever it is. But dirt bikes generally, this is why they, how they come up with this. You always got front and rear suspension. Front is like the shocks here, like some bikes just have straight forks and no shock absorption, and then most bikes don't have the rear suspension, but it's getting more common, the more the hybrids that people kind of want that. But and it gives you more bounce and shock absorption. And then I always get a better seat than the standard ones usually come on the bikes, or don't have, at least with the department store bikes like this, come with a regular seat without springs. So see, this one's got springs under it, so it gives you even more shock absorption. And then I put a seat cover, cushion cover over it, and they make gel ones and they make the memory foam ones, and I felt like I like the memory foam ones the best. Not that I'm all that dang delicate, I need all this whatever, but I kind of do, because I've got a condition that makes pressure on anything hurt a little more than what's normal. Anyway, don't need to get into that. That's gotten a lot better and very manageable. But anyway, a saddlebag so you can carry, like, you stick your phone in there, your keys, or and they actually make these little cans of Fix-A-Flat like stuff. It's not a Fix-A-Flat brand, but it's the same thing. It's just like the big cans for the car tires that so if you get a flat too, that's another backup, so if you want to carry an extra tube and tools and whatever for that's good, but it's okay. But it's just you got to have more of a bigger saddlebag, and then it's kind of weight, and it's more to have to deal with. But it's also good for in case you need to help somebody else. But then you want a good lock, of course. And then what else? I've started using side mirrors, so I don't have to be looking around behind me all the time. And but this is not a great one. I've got some newer ones I haven't put on, and one for each side actually, that are more like a blind spot mirror for a car. Those little rounds you stick on, they're more oval and got a much wider view. And this, because you have to have it just right, for you to really see it, and otherwise it's just showing, you know, nothing. And anyway, and then you always want to get a bottle, water bottle holder, and those, you know, and just get a basic one. Put on. They got the kind that you go in here, you know, strap around or on handlebars, and then this was odometer, speedometer, and I don't know, something else, tracker. I don't know, but I put the little deal on it too, on whatever, right here somewhere. It's supposed to communicate with it and put batteries in it. It was in the middle of summer, it was hot, and the batteries ran down the I don't know, it seemed like it drained the batteries. It didn't work by the time I got home, so anyway, whatever. I use the app anyway on my phone. But still nice to have something right in front of your eyes to tell you how fast you're going out. But that's cool. That's kind of the main reason I want it. Am I doing 30 or not down the hill, you know? And then you want a bell, you know, so you can say to your right, to your left, get the off, you know, you don't have to say excuse me when people don't have a clue and they're walking down the middle of the dang deal, you know, and plus, you know, it's the polite way to say, hey, get that heck out of the way, basically, or, you know, whatever. And he said, oh, okay, you know. They also make them. I thought about design them, but they have them. If you can get ones that go, ooga. This might tick the wrong person off though. And but anyway, so that's my setup. And didn't mean to do this much yakking, but I thought I'd go in a little bit about what I got and how I set them up now, and in case it may help some other people eventually. This, don't get a cheapy bell. See, the spring on this one's already shot, and so I ordered a brand new one, and I couldn't find another one on Amazon anymore that said the same thing, because I like it. You know, it says keep calm and love dogs, because I love my doggies. You know, always had a dog my whole life. And but anyway, so I bought another cheapy one. I mean, not cheap, just another one. I didn't know it was supposed to be cheap, and it's kind of, and then they don't really specify whether they're right ones or left ones. I ordered the first one, and it goes zing like that. So you're supposed to go over here. Otherwise, you're trying to go. You can't go date. I mean, that's freaking, you know, goofy. But anyway, so okay, well, maybe I'll put it now. I don't want to have, you know. But anyway, so I thought I'll get another one and make sure it looks like from the picture. You know, it goes like that. Okay, all right, got another one, and it didn't freaking. You know, the spring didn't really work good. It didn't bounce back, and I think this might be, I got mixed up. I couldn't tell the difference between the worn out one and the new one, you know. So I got another one, a black one, take the kitty cat picture off, you know, stuck that on there, and I was like, that's crap too. So the other ones, the only ones that works for sure when you buy them are that Bell brand that's been making bike things, which is extra surprised that that battery goes pooped. Anyway, but the Bell ones that are a little bit bigger around, a little bit more flat, and they've got the Bell and, you know, raised lettering on there. So it's, I don't know, I might still try to do that. But anyway, it's no really big huge deal. It's just like, I like the message, and like it's blue, and I like the blue that it kind of matches my bike, and you know, rather than the silver right there, you know. Then I'm a silver Bell, you know, handlebar man. But anyway, alrighty then, gonna hop on and get on down the road. The caffeine is working. PG Tips English tea, evidently, whoops, not that way. Evidently. Here we go. All right, North Collins, and just been around the parking lot here and go around over on the north side of the property, and then hang a right on Brown Boulevard, go west, and then hang a left on Lincoln, go south, then go up to Six Flags Drive, hang a right, which is west again, and then there's my gym. Okay, all right. Right, I'm over here on the west side of the property, over here at Brown Boulevard in North Collins, and about to get on with this. I'm already shifted down. The gears will shift as I start pedaling, and it's kind of a steep hill here. It's really fun to go down, especially on a bicycle. Not a shopping cart, I thought that one time. Anyway, shopping cart while frozen over. Look out, hey Bill. Ancient history. There's Mickey D's and Larry C. Got up the hill here. About to get on up the road. Push pause for now. Don't want to make too much video, too much to watch on. You know, mainly want to post to stay accountable to everybody, to my public declaration of getting more fit, working out, you know, physically, bike, the gym, however, whatever, on a daily, or at least semi-daily basis, and in order to be able to get better at everything, generally speaking. Because if you get physically fit, you feel better not only physically, you can do more, have more stamina, energy, and all that stuff. I'm a little bit out of breath from climbing that hill, but it also helps you to feel better psychologically. So, in that sense as well. So, if you feel better physically and psychologically both, you're going to be able to do better, potentially better, pretty much everything and anything, and do more of pretty much everything and anything, and be the very, 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 very best that you could be at what you do your best to be at. And therefore, be the exception, even that much more. Okay? Okay. Okay. I'm about to turn right here, starting to go west on Washington on North Collins here. Then I'll go down to Lincoln on the left, another President Street, and then hang a right on the road to Six Flags and go to my gym. And this is a wee hill. Get some gears going here. Okay. This apartment's right there. They're building. Knock down some of the currently old ones. Probably be doing that to all these here eventually. We've been talking about it for years. Anyway. Okay. Let's come down here to Washington. Okay. Here we go. Change. Okay. Now we're going south on Washington Drive. No hands again. Whoa. Okay. 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 Here's where I usually stop and say the same thing. Right over there is where the Dallas Cowboys play. Right over there at that stadium is where the Texas Rangers play. That's where the Texas Rangers used to play. Yeah, before they built that brand new one. But they played there after they played over here for about 20 years. And that's not there, they tore down. I used to live right there where you can't see for the trees. Right past that shopping center, that is. Oh, there they are, with the green roofs. I moved in there in '85, lived there for about 1990. And anyway, this is I-30. That's east towards Dallas is over there. That's west, which is Fort Worth is over there. We're kind of right smack dab in between. And about to continue on here. Okay? Okay. You sure? Oh, come on. Let's go. Okay? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. It's a pretty nice little hill coming up. And it goes down the road to Six Flags. And that's really the name of the street. There is a Six Flags Drive, but this is called Road to Six Flags because if you go left, which is east, you go wind up at Six Flags over Texas. About 2 miles, maybe 3, about 2 miles down east of us here. If you turn to the right, 1 block down, you get to my gym.
Total distance 2 miles. Total time 33 minutes and 41 seconds. Split speed 7.6 miles per hour.
Okay, that's my app. It's a GPS app. It's kind of cool to have a satellite tracking your butt the whole time, and then giving you a map at the end, giving you analytics, you know, like pace, average speed, whatever else. You can get even more if you pay for the paid version. But anyway, I'm gonna sit here until the light changes and then I'm gonna go. Okay? Okay. 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 Here we go. Look up, people. Here I come. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a cute. Jim was right over there. This was going to be a hotel, but when COVID hit, the work stopped and never started back up again. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Anyway. Okay. Here we go, turning in. Yay, we made it! Almost 2.5 miles! There's a hotel that will never be, I guess. The startup of the hotel will never actually fully be. Anyway, here I am again, and not to be redundant, doing the same things on the video, and about to chain up to the tree over here and get on in, do my thing, come back out. Okay? Might film in a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay. Beep. Okay. Go in here and get me a locker. Okay. Here we go. All right, I'm just about to do my 5th set here. Yeah. This time I'm trying to incline press over the usual incline. Oh, this is incline press. This is incline chest. This one has kind of, you sit down and kind of lean back and press up. But this one you lean back at more of an angle, and it's more of an upward press, which I seem to be able to do more on per set, and even more weight. This one I was only doing 50 pounds, and this one is 60, set on 60, and I feel it more in here, which is why I want to build my shoulders a lot more in biceps and stuff. So anyway, anyhow, I'm about to do one more set. I did 25, 20, 20, 20, and okay, 2 more. I'm gonna do 2 more sets. Yeah. No, 25, 20, 20, 20. That's 4. Yes, only 1 more. Okay, that's plain. Right. I did 25, 25, 20, 20, 20, and I was able to do 30. So, good. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. That's set number 5. That's 125. Leg extensions at 105 pounds. Okay. Here we are. Okay. It's time for this here now. Come over here, 70 pounds. And you twist right. I do that 25 times, and I twist left 25 times. And then I do 5 sets of those. This torso rotation. And I'll try to tighten, keep my abs in here tight as I'm doing it too. Because it works mostly the obliques, but I keep this tight and keep stuff kind of helps work that as well. Okay? Okay. All right. Did those. Now it's time to go over here to the ab crunch machine. I used to start out on this, but I started doing the upper body first. That way I found that I can do more. Maybe not as many on this, but starting out, I don't get as tired. So I'll come over here at 1 and I'm to put more stickers. We're supposed to be getting more stickers on here. Is that at 120? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's at 110 right there. And I do 25 reps times 5. So that is 125 total. Here's going to be the first 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm supposed to bang the weight. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Woo-hoo. Alrighty, right.